I'm not trying to be flippant, but I really try to refrain from telling people what they should feel about a film because I have too much respect for journalists like yourself and the audience.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling. Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
God, last time I checked. What can I do you for?
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans and Irish, Italians and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America.
We have Birth of a Nation, Trump, Tarzan, the police. Can I quote Flip and say that for you it's a crusade?
Well, this film is, and you left out Birth of a Nation.
Oh, didn't I start with
Oh,
it?
you did, but you left out Gone with the Wind.
Oh, Gone with it, true.
It is. I'm a cinephile. I'm a film professor at NYU Graduate Film School, a tenured film professor. I'm also the artistic director. So I love film. I'm a film historian. And so you want to deal with the history of American cinema. I took two of the greatest films ever, Birth of a Nation and Gone with the Wind, and included them in this film because it shows, for me, how cinema, American cinema, has dehumanized people. It's not only African Americans. If you look at the films that John Ford and John Wayne did,
Indians, yeah.
I mean, the Native Americans, I mean, they tried to fix up with searches, but the damage had been done. And they weren't the only two. So since the 100 years plus of cinema, the 50 years plus of television, these two mediums had humanized people of color, women, gays, and the whole lot of people on the list. And so it's interesting to me to use that stuff in a film to help you tell the story.
Yeah, and one might say it's an angry film, but it's also a very funny film.
Well, I like to use the word humorous, but that's just my choice.
But why is it? How did you combine the two, the anger and the humor?
I do this. We didn't do the right thing. That film's 29 years old. Next year will be the 3rd anniversary here in Cannes. And some of my favorite filmmakers have done that before. Mr. Stanley Kubrick. I mean, Strangelove. What is more frightening than a film that's going to be about the end of the world, but there's a lot of humor in it. So I like those films. I like films that have mixtures of stuff versus one thing.
The KKK is planning an attack.
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face to face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah.
So there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
With the right white man, we can do anything.
When's the last time they let a rookie lead an investigation? Oh, that's right. Never.
Okay, become his friend. Let's get invited back.
So what kind of stuff you guys do?
Cross burnings, marches. This is fixing to be a big year for us.
You ask too many questions. You undercover or something?
And the film is set in the 70s?
Early 70s.
Early 70s?
Yes.
So it's over 45 years ago. Did anything change for the better, would you say?
You see the film? I mean,
It's up to you.
that's the point. That we wanted to connect present day with the stuff that was happening in the early 70s.
In the film, it's Patricia, she talks about Tunis. Will there ever be oneness?
For African Americans to feel that, it's going to be, well, we've been here over 40 years. It's not happened yet.
But what do you think?
Having people in the White House, that ain't helping.
True.
We must unite and organize to fight racism.
Are you down for the liberation of black people?
Power to the people.
All power to all the people.
All power to all the people.
That's right, sister.
For you, it's a crusade. For me, it's a job.
You're Jewish. That hatred, doesn't that piss you off?
You're taking this Jew lie detector test.
Why are you acting like you ain't got skin in the game?
I'm telling you, a war's a coming.
White power! Black power!
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us. Stallworth Brothers. We're on a roll, baby. America first.
Maybe a little more about what is the mission, because maybe there
What's
will
the
be
what?
the mission of you with this film, because
Here, and again, I'm not trying to be flippant, but I really try to refrain from telling people what they should feel about a film, because I have too much respect for journalists like yourself and the audience. They're smart. They don't have to. I don't have to tell them what they should get from the film, because people are gonna get different things from the film. I do hope that people. I will say this. I do hope people realize the stuff they see in the film is not something that just pertains to the United States and America. This rise of the right is a global thing.
we have it in the Netherlands as well.
It's globally. So, if I can tell the audience, I have the opportunity, let's look at stuff on a global viewpoint, not like this, but like that. That's a good ending right there.